Recording now? Oh. Hey, welcome to a Dose of Landis. Your host, me, Jeff Landis. Like I said, this is the final show. And you know what's crazy is I wasn't planning on having a guest, but again, things happen for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest this evening, I'm not going to introduce him. I'm going to have him introduce himself because, again, he's been a star for doing this for... Go ahead, John. Tell people who you are.
Stop. My name's John Springer, and I really do I Heart Pizza right there. No joke. I have to say, what an honor to finally get my dose of Landis after all these years. I've known this, Jeff, do you know how long I've known you?
How long?
1998.
98?
98.
Wow.
Glenbrook Mall. I'm working at Sam Goody. That's right. Music stores. They were a thing. Look them up, people.
Yes.
They were a thing. Sam Goody. This cat walks in with a stack of promo photos. Jeff Landis in front of a Lamborghini promoting your new album or mixtape or something. You're like, hand these out. And we're like, we'll do it. We'll hand them out. Let's go.
I forgot all about that.
And then you're over there, you're shopping for Tupac cassettes. You're shopping for Boys to Men. Mostly you're into the hip-hop at that point there. But you came in multiple times, and we always had a blast. We're like, it's Landis. It's Landis. Dude, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend when you talk TV in the last 30 years in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You say Jeff Landis. And I am honored and humbled and grateful to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. That means a lot. Wow. When people say that, I'm like, I don't really believe it. But again, I hear it from a lot of people. And it's like...
Is there anybody out there who doesn't know Jeff Landis? I mean, come on. Landis Entertainment. Is there anybody out there at this point in Fort Wayne who doesn't know Jeff Landis? I'm thrilled to have a chance to say hello to this guy.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, don't even do that, dude. I'm just humbled and grateful to be here. You've made a difference. You've been seen. You've entertained people for years in this community. And I hope with my little dream that I'm here to talk about, but really here to visit with you, I hope that I should be so lucky to make people happy with what I'm doing too. And I appreciate you. I see you grinding. Last episode ever of Dose of Landis, and I'm here. I can't even believe that, Jeff. I can't.
Well, I know we were talking for years because, again, I've seen your promos, and I didn't realize that we knew each other until we ran into each other at the current wrestling event. I was like, oh, wow, okay, we do know each other.
Total wrestling nerd. Yeah, you don't want to get us going.
Oh, I know. We can talk
I'll go all day. I'll go all
forever.
day, dude.
So let's talk about your I Heart Pizza and then your game.
Oh, man. Jeff, I have to say, it's been an extraordinary journey. I'm from Fort Wayne originally, born and raised, and had to leave the country to get a date. I married a beautiful Canadian girl in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Oh, sweet.
We were living up there, and it was around 2005 or so. Lived there for about 5 years. And Jeff, out of nowhere, one day, we actually bought, you remember in the economy, back 2007, the economy just kind of went, well, it did that everywhere in the world except Saskatchewan, Canada, where we happen to live. God thing for me. I don't push my faith on anybody, but glory be. Can't believe it. But one day, we bought our home. We decided we're going to move back to Fort Wayne, Indiana, my home. And thank you to my beautiful wife, Aaliyah, for making the ultimate sacrifice so I'd have an opportunity to pursue my dream, and for supporting me. Because the day that we filed my paperwork for her, Aaliyah, to move back to the States, I woke up with a grapefruit-sized thing in my armpit. And we're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, at the U.S. Consulate. I thought I'd pulled a muscle because I was doing free weights the day before. Got misdiagnosed 6 times. Turned out it was stage 4B cancer. Stage 4B cancer. Doctor called me up. And by the way, we just purchased a home in Fort Wayne, but we're living in Canada. You can't just cross the border. You got to pay like $17,000 and do all this paperwork and stuff. And we had already started that process if you're Canadian. Yeah. And it was all on the line. There's no refunds. If they say no, you're done. You don't get that money back.
Wow.
We'd have a home in a country that we couldn't live in. I was supposed to be living and working in the United States, But obviously I was sick and unable to do so. So there I was a man without a home, so to speak, although I had an opportunity, thanks to Aaliyah's parents, for putting up with me and putting up with us, and allow us to crash in the middle of nowhere, Canada, Lanigan, Saskatchewan. Look that one up. Has 1,100 people, and I know because they have it on a sign. But I got diagnosed stage 4B cancer. The doctor actually called me up, and when they broke the news, they said, it's cancer. It's stage 4B. It's in your armpit. We think it's in your abdomen as well. It's either going to be something that's imminently treatable, Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is what Mario Lemieux, the hockey player, had. And that's got a very high recovery rate. Or it might be bad. And we're not going to know for 10 days. And y'all, I didn't tell anybody. Because you just don't want to put that stress on anybody. But I did pray to God in that one. And I said, if I make it through this, I got this crazy dream, and I'm going to give it everything I have. I'm going to be the difference that I think Fort Wayne needs. I'm going to try and celebrate our community in a way unlike anywhere else in the world, and make the place that I could have used when I was a kid growing up. And that's where this started. Wow. That's it. You can't fake that one. You can tell I'm excited about it, and here's what it is. I guess I should explain that after all that big build-up. We're opening a pizza place here in beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana, with a nerdy twist. And the nerdy twist is that we're going to have a bunch of old school video games for people to enjoy and have fun with. I love that stuff. I grew up with it. But I thought, what could we do to be different? Jeff Landis is different. Jeff Landis is always unique. What can I do to be unique and stand out? What can we do to really celebrate Fort Wayne unlike any community anywhere else? And I was out to eat with my mom during my treatment, by the way. No hair, no eyebrows, the whole thing. And she goes, when you're a kid, you had a dream about making your own video game. Why don't you do that? I thought, it's a brilliant idea, but I don't have the skills. I don't have the training. I don't even know where to start. The idea stuck. And I started researching it and connecting with people in the community who love the old school Sega. Why Sega? I get that question sometimes. Because Sega's lawyers said it was okay.
There's a Sega right there.
God bless them. But I started connecting with people. We call it the homebrew community. Homebrew meaning they make it from scratch. This is all made from scratch. And for somebody who grew up with this technology when I was a kid, to be able to make video games for it is like, I've been doing it for 13 years. I still just lose my mind. It's the most exciting. I get so excited. I love it. I love it because I have so many memories of going to my friend's house and just hanging out, eating pizza, playing games together. And it's just those little incidental conversations that just make something special. I never thought that would have been a business plan, but there it is. I just want to bring people together. We're bringing it back. We've got our own house, or I say it's a house. We bought a building right outside Georgetown Square.
Oh, sweet.
It is, I'm not going to give the address because we're not open.
No, that's fine. I understand. I completely understand.
But what we have, it's a house that's zoned for business. It's got 7 rooms. It's got a sign out front, paved parking lot for 15 cars in the back, easy access off State and Maple Crest. You can literally see us from Georgetown Square. And when you come in, this is what it has. When you come in, you and your family or friends will have an opportunity to go into one of those bedrooms, and it's going to be like the 90s. There you go, Jeff.
Look at the great times.
There it is. We're going to have a couch there. We have old school video games galore. And it's not, anybody can throw a bunch of video games in a pizza place. I'd be happy. I keep asking myself, what can we do to be special? You'll have your own private space. Restaurant, here's our whole menu. You ready? Pizza.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves
We do pizza, and we do it really well. And that's all we do. We'll have a liquor license for people who want that. We'll have kid drinks for kids who want that. We'll have good times galore. And what we'll also have, and I can't even believe I'm saying this, right here, right there, if we want to pull in on that, we had an opportunity to turn Fort Wayne into an authentic, old-school Sega Genesis video game.
That's all. Nobody else is doing it. You're the first.
Nobody else is goofy enough to have done that. You want to have a go at it, Landis?
Yeah.
I want to point this out. 2012. You see it? That won't show up on the shot, but you see it?
Yeah.
2012. We started this project in July of 2010. We finished it in November 2012. It has been sitting on my shelf finished for that long.
Wow.
Since it's 2023. You do the math. 11 years.
That's a long time.
It's been sitting. I want you to imagine doing a video, Jeff, and not releasing it for 11 years.
Oh, when you know in your mind, you're like, I want to do it, but then you got to.
I'm waiting for the time to be right when we open our place. And we're looking to open maybe by the end of the year. More on that at the end, maybe.
Oh.
But we're getting there. Super close. So, all right. We're going to play. You want to play the game?
Yeah, let's.
Dude, I can't believe I'm on the last Dose of Landis with Jeff Landis playing the Fort Wayne themed video game. This is just blowing my mind. I'm honored. All right, Jeff. Before we start, I got to tell you a story.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely.
If you're gonna make a Fort Wayne themed game, you start asking yourself, well, what would I put in a Fort Wayne game? What's unique about Fort Wayne? What should we showcase in the game? And I vividly remember sitting down with my artists, and we're brainstorming ideas. We're coming up with all sorts of stuff. We'll get to it here in just a sec because we're short on time. A conversation happened where I'm like, well, I wonder if we could have real-life people in the game. And within the first 5 names that we mentioned, it's Jeff Landis.
Wow.
I'm like, what if we got Landis in the game? Everybody knows Landis. Everybody loves Landis. What if we could put him in? We decided not to put any real-life people in, too much logistics. Sorry, Jeff.
No, I understand.
But
that would
you were absolutely considered.
Wow, thank you. I'm touched. I've been in a lot of things, but never been in a video game before.
Well, maybe someday. All right, here we go. I want you to hit start. There you are, kind sir. Now, don't. Oh, sorry. I'm going to reset. It's all good.
Oh, sorry.
I Heart Pizza. We'll skip the intro. There's Fort Wayne. We're short on time, so I'll do it.
All right, sorry, I haven't.
Oh, you're good. Here we go. All right, Jeff. Fort Wayne, the video game. Where do we go? Oh, it's the wrong one.
Hey, it happens.
It happens. It's live TV, y'all. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. We're going to West Jefferson Boulevard. Fort Wayne, the game. Wow. That's me before all the pizza. Right there. That's my Jeff. You get to play as my better half, Aaliyah.
Okay, cool.
And I want to give shout to my beautiful bride, Aaliyah, who doesn't absolutely love old school games, but loves me.
That's all that matters.
And supports my dream. That's just. All right. You got 2 buttons, Jeff. You ready? Mm-hmm. This one right here, that's your attack, right? Mm-hmm. This one right here, that's your jump. That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. What's that?
Embassy Theater.
That's the Embassy Theater in beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. Here we go.
And actually, the Walk of Fame's over that way, too.
Yep. So we're going to go down here. You can jump kick if you want. You can jump and kick. I see that. There. Oh, there's the zombie. So true story, if you're going to have a conversation with your wife and say, I want to make a video game for 30-year-old hardware for a pizza place. And my wife's like, you're crazy. And she's like, here's my terms. You can do it. And there's a lot of conversations. But she's like, here's the deal. I insist on having zombies from the Fort Wayne Zombie Walk, which is why you see zombies on the screen. And I insist on having a Christmas level. And the Christmas level is the one right before this. I can show you the giant wreath and the Santa Claus and all that. But that's why we have snowmen attacking us right now. So here's what I want you to do. Come over here. I'm gonna help you. Here we go. I want to make it to the Grand Wayne Center. But here, Jeff, I want you to push all 3 buttons at once.
All 3?
Yep. Whenever you get a chance. There you go. If you're going to have a Fort Wayne special move, what would it be? How about the Mastodons?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Now, and what's fun is the Mastodons change color every time. You never get the same one twice. Now, you're an old school guy, Jeff. How about this? Do you remember the tank in front of Coliseum Boulevard, Johnny Appleseed?
Yes.
There it is.
Wow.
Now, why is it raining giant mutant apples? Well, because we want to honor Johnny Appleseed. Number 1, there used to be a tank in front of Johnny Appleseed Park. And number 2, we wanted to honor the Tin Caps, of course. And number 3, because on the last day of our production of our game, our artist drew the apples too big. So they stay. It's all good. Let's keep going. We're short on our time, I believe. Now you tell me, is it fun?
Oh yeah, it's not, I'm not used to seeing a Fort Wayne on a game, which is like I said, it's.
Old school. They're
Yeah.
hard. Here, I'll help you out. We try to design our games for anybody, whether you grew up with them or not. We try to design them for anybody to sit down and have fun with and play. It's 2 buttons. Anybody can play it and have fun, and that's the key. Because while it says pizza and games on our marquee, for me, it's really just about bringing people together and creating happy memories, just like I did growing up with this stuff. I love it. Here, eat a pizza. I assure you in real life, we will not serve pizza in the trash cans. I promise you. In case Sport Health's watching. Here, come eat your pizza.
What do I hit for that?
Attack. There you go.
Okay. I was like,
Even got the Pac-Man noise. All right, we're almost to West Jefferson Boulevard, or the Grand Wayne Center.
had a lot of good memories.
Now, you be honest, though. Can you pick this up and have fun?
Oh, yeah. No, I love it.
You don't have to be nice just because I'm on the last dose.
No,
of
no,
Landis.
no. I love it because, again, like I said, there's no Fort Wayne-based game. You're the original one that's ever created this.
This is actually now a trilogy. There's 3 of them. This is the first one that we ever did. And honestly, too, you go back and watch your old videos, Jeff, and you're like, man, I just feel kind of disappointed. I know I could do that better. That's how I feel about this game. But I'm very, very humbled. There's the Grand Wayne Center. We're coming up on it now. Oh, I should have done the library level, you guys. There's a library level. Why didn't I do that?
That's all right.
We could have done me playing at the library. Jeff, we're wrapping up.
Anything you want to say before we go? I'm having so much fun.
It's the last Dose of Landis, and I'm so glad and so grateful that I got to be on. Thank you, sir, for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for 30 years of entertainment.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you for being you, Jeff Landis. The one and only. The one and only. Thank you.
Thank you. It means a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, check out this game right here.
Summit Say Showdown is the name of the game. I Heart Pizza is the name of the place. If you want to find me, you can just Google Fort Wayne video game. It'll come up right away. Or it's at I Heart Pizza LLC. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you know where to find us.
Tell them you've seen them on a dose, too. So, let's see you guys later.
A dose.
You've just been dosed, yeah. To the Summit City game. See you guys later.
Love it.